Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, three-finger Rietsma will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Totally dominant in this last start. Turned in a complete game, one hitter. We'll see if he's got something similar in store in this one.
Striding into the box, Henry Vargas. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Henry Vargas.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rietsma, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
You know, at his age, a shorter-term deal is kind of expected. You start getting into your 30s, mid-30s, you start to be viewed as a dinosaur in this game.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Castro moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready now for Baltimore. Ruben Finney. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 0-2 once more. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. O's nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Darrell Fields. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 0-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in, Edward Ramos is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now for the O's, Everett Elias. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Into the box, Ryan Bernero, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting 8, first baseman, Will Paniagua.
Stepping in now, Will Paniagua, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. Still without a home run and a couple RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box now, Stanley Watanabe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Vargas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, Alonso Miranda. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ruben Finney.
Into the box now, Ruben Finney. He'll bounce one on the ground to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Center fielder number 25, Darrell Field.
Into the box, Darrell Fields, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. From the belt, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Edward Ramos.
Catcher, Edward Ramos.
Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready for another chance, Everett Elias.
Right fielder, Everett Elias.
He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Nope.
Just missed with a breaking ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Bernero.
Standing in now, Ryan Bernero, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Paniagua. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Villanueva is calling for it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Stanley Watanabe.
Now batting, shortstop, Stanley Watanabe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Henry.
Stepping in now, Henry Vargas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One-zero count. Here it is. Line to the right side. Rodriguez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Alonso Miranda. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Ruben Finney, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready once again, Darrell Fields. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2. It's a swing up the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Still no score. Leading off the inning, Everett Elias, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Bernero, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
First baseman, Will Pamiagua.
He's set, and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, Very little traffic on the bases so far. He couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
A little bouncer. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Stanley Watanabe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Watanabe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Chavez is in pursuit, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Popped up. Brady waits on it. He's got it one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Henry Vargas.
Left fielder, Henry Vargas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Digging in once again, Alonso Miranda. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Castro is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tampa Bay Rays.